Let's start. Okay, so good evening again, everyone. This is Jimmy Wong from Southampton, and tonight we will be talking about how to close. So, how to help someone make a decision, basically, right? So, uh, it's quite not a very comfortable situation for especially for new distributors and of course for your prospects. So we want to do that, as easy as possible. So let's talk about closing. So closing is to take someone from being interested to being to starting. Okay, so that's what we call that's closing. So closing means they signed up and ordered packages or products. So if you just signed them up and they didn't order yet, they didn't purchase anything yet, then it's not considered close. Okay, because it's useless, isn't it? You can sign up as many as you can, but if you're not creating volumes, then you're not making any money at all, right? You're not growing, you're not building your business. And it is also very important that you separate your ego, your emotions, like being scared or being hesitant, to the task. So it's very important that you separate your emotions to what you're doing in the business, because it's really got nothing to do with the results that you will create. Okay, because if you let your ego and emotions get in the way, you will be disappointed and you won't be able to close. Okay, so closing is an uncomfortable moment for most people. So your job is to make it simple and easy for your prospect. So always improve your closing skills. So I hope that that's always your goal. Again, we always aim to be better every day. And of course, closing is helping your prospects make a good decision. Okay, so it's not about really forcing them. So also, there are things that you have to consider before you close someone or someone makes a decision. So of course, I always say this, that preparation. When preparation meets opportunity, then that's success, right? So if opportunity comes and you're not prepared, then you miss that opportunity. Okay, so be prepared always. When you do a demo, when you meet someone, when you do a presentation to someone, be prepared when they're ready. When they said yes, they say yes. Are you ready? Right? So have that price list for products and packages, or at least know the basic prices for the main products and packages. Right? We don't really want to, like, they say yes, okay, how much is that, and you don't know the price. Okay, so that's the last thing you want to do. So you're not prepared. So make sure you're prepared. Learn how to sign up, of course. um, uh, of course, you have to have that internet access. Order form, if you have that one, it's better to have that one. And of course, some stocks in hand. So it's actually quite an advantage. This is not mandatory to have stocks, but if you are prepared, when that person signs up. So for example, if you're doing a Lumispa demo, it's so much better if you have a stock on hand, right? Like if they're ready to order, they're excited, they want to pay now. Okay, and if you have the stock on hand, then it's going to be easier, right? So that's another thing as well, or just any other products, not just the Lumispa, but if you have toothpaste, especially the toothpaste, it's there, so easy to sell. So have some stocks in hand. Okay, so always be prepared for success. Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly talk about the four dominant personality types, because the reason this is very important is that different people have different types of personality, and you have to learn how to deal with it with different types of people, because all people are not the same, and they have this like four dominant personality types. And if you identify what personality types they have, then you have higher chance of, having the right approach to that person and eventually closing that person much better. Okay, so these are the four dominant personality types. It says they're dominant because it means that you could have a mix, but you will always have that dominant type of personality. And these are the four main personality types. It's the so either they call it colors, or in animals, red or the lions, the green or the elephants, the blue or the monkeys, the yellow or the dolphins. So let's talk about the people, the prospects that are red personality type, or the lions. Okay, so these are the people who are decision makers. They want to be in control. They are direct and aggressive. They want things done now. They're not emotionally expressive. They're competitive. Okay, do you know people like this? The boss type, manager type of people. Okay, so example, CEOs, managers, generals, leaders. So these are the lions. Okay, and how to motivate these people. How to, so when you're closing them, what motivates these people to join you, or to be your partner. So they're very motivated with money. They are very competitive. Don't want to be behind, right? And they don't want to lose. And of course, fame. So in our business, you can you have to show them first the average income or the compensation plan. That's what motivates them. Okay, and the recognition. So that's the red personality, or the green, the lions. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so the second type personality is the green personality, or the elephants. So these are the people who are very analytical, always look for facts and scientific proof. Do you know those prospects? That, oh, do you have a study on this, or do you have a proof for that, a fact for that, or a study, or do you have the list of ingredients? And do you know people like that? Right? So always look for facts, and they're very organized, and they're very thoughtful. Uh, they are too cautious, so they really make sure before they decide. They make sure that they're right. Okay, so the disadvantage of these are actually the most difficult type of prospects. Okay, because they will ask you a lot of things, but it's just their nature. Okay, so examples: supervisors, engineers, inspectors, scientists. So very technical people, people who love mathematics, stuff like that, or physics, something like that. So how to motivate them? You can't. You just provide information. Okay, so it takes time to be convinced. Send them the product information page, scientific studies, keep inviting to events. Maybe it will take them 2, 3, 4, 5, meetings before they sign up. But it's okay. So, but once they are convinced, this is the good thing about the elephants. Okay, once they're convinced, no one can stop them. Okay, so that's the good thing about. Let them talk to Dr. Chan. Yeah, so those are the elephants, and I know you, as you listen to this, you will identify what your personality types are, and it's really nice to know that, to identify that. Okay, so those are the elephants. So let's go to the next one. These are the blue personality type, the monkeys. So the monkeys, they are the people who are, very expressive. They're normally loud. They are the life of the party. They like to have fun. Out there, outgoing people. These people, like the party people. They're promoters. They're exaggerators as well. But they're not very good money managers. They're not very good with handling money. They're a bit disorganized. But these are the monkeys. People who have to have a lot of fun. They tend to be like just go with the flow. So example, entertainers, dancers, party goers, and even salesperson. Yeah, because they tend to talk a lot. So they're good salespeople as well. Um, but so how do you motivate this type of prospects of people? So fun, fun, fun. So that's just remember that one. So just tell them, oh, we have a lot of fun in the business. You know, we have trips, you know, success trips, and you know, we work with amazing people, and we have some socials after. Yeah. Uh, Ate Mel, 25% of you, are you sure? Be- Maybe more. Okay, so yeah, those are the monkeys. All right, and they just want to be with people as well. So they just love your company. Okay, and of course the yellow personality, the dolphins. So these are the nature lovers. These are, you know, they're really good with relationships. They have very soft heart. They're very kind people. uh, Most of the time they're quiet. They have a big heart, loves to help other people. Fearful of change. So the thing with this is they're quite indecisive. You know, they don't want to, you know, go out of their comfort zone because, oh, I'm gonna stay here, I'm all right here, you know, I love my job, I'm okay. So these are the dolphins, right? So they're basically the best lovers. Okay, an example, they're mostly in the nursing profession, teachers, charity organizers, animal right activists. So those are the dolphins, and they love to help. Okay, either their family or other people. So how to motivate them? Always mention to them or emphasize to them that it's about helping others. So this business, it's about helping others. It's about helping other achieve, you know, have that vehicle, achieve their dreams, or maybe nourish the children, feed the hungry, or feed the malnourished children, or with the Epoch products, like, you know, we give back to nature and foundations and stuff like that. So it's about helping, and so that's how what motivates the yellow person at the dolphins. Okay, or maybe helping their parents, helping their sisters, you know. So they've got a big heart, they've got a really soft heart. So those are the dolphins. So now you know these four major personality types. Now you know how to basically approach them. So you're kind of like a zookeeper when you talk to people, when you're trying to close them, help them make a decision. Okay, maybe they're just waiting for that one thing that you're gonna tell them, and so that they will be motivated to join you. Okay, so remember those things. Okay, uh, so you have to. It's best to really identify those people, those type of personality. Okay, so pre-closing your prospects first. Um, okay, this is very, very, very important. Okay, before any presentation, okay, actually 80%, 80 to 90% of the decision of a prospect is already made before the presentation. Okay, so uh, the the okay, hang on. Okay, so uh, okay, so just remember that about pre-closing. Okay, so you need to really master this. So one thing that you have to really remember that we are more of marketers. Okay, that's why we're called network marketers rather than salespeople. So what's the difference between salespeople and marketers? Salespeople will sell you stuff sometimes forcibly, even if you don't even need it. Okay, that's sales. You know, salespeople. We're not salespeople. Marketers never force people to buy something they don't want or need. So we're more of a marketer which only provides solution to people's problems. So hence we first need to identify their needs. Okay, so it's not about really just pushing them to buy something. It's about identifying their needs and showing them a solution to their concern or their problems. So the only way to do that is we need to ask questions. Okay, you ask quality questions. Okay, so what are those quality questions? So if you can take a screenshot of this, because these questions are very, very important. These are what we call mind-opening questions. These are what we call quality questions. And remember, if you want to have a quality life, you have to ask quality questions. So you get quality answers. If you ask, stupid questions, you will get stupid answers. Remember that. But when you talk to people, when you're prospecting, when you're pre-closing, you have to ask them the mind-opening questions or the quality questions. Okay, so these are just some of the really good questions that you can ask your prospect even before you do the presentation, or while you're still talking to them, finding their why, and the answer of these questions will let you know if they're going to be, if they're gonna say yes, if they're gonna partner with you, or if they're gonna basically decide. So you will know based on their answers even before you do the presentation or demo. Okay, so is there just some the example? Can you say that you are completely satisfied with your job right now? Or do you see yourself doing your job for the next 10 to 20 years? And then what you do is, when you ask this question, you pause. You pause, you keep quiet, you listen. Okay? That's what you need to do. So, but if you keep doing what you're doing, are you sure you will achieve your dreams by doing that? Okay? Or how do you see yourself 5 years from now? So these are, it will show you that if the person has goals in life, okay, or they have that vision or dream. Because some people, when you ask this question, how do you see yourself 5 years from now? They don't see, they can't answer that because they don't have a plan. Like, just go with the flow, right? So there's no direction in their life. What are your main concerns? Okay, are you concerned more of your skin or your health? Okay, have you tried other weight loss program? Okay, what do you want to lose? Why do you want to lose weight? So these are just some of the questions. You don't have to ask all of this. Okay, just choose one, whatever is I think is applicable to them, and then listen. So it's kind of like being a doctor. Be like a doctor, asking questions before prescribing solutions, right? Like when you go to a GP, the GP won't just automatically give you a prescription, right? What they will do, they will ask you, oh, how are you? How can I help? And then, of course, you tell them what's your problem, and then they identify, and then they check you, and then they will prescribe you medications. So think of yourself as a consultant, an anti-aging consultant or a business consultant. So these are just some of the very important things that you need to ask. So, for example, after doing demonstration, okay, or doing a pamper session or product showcase, so you ask them, what product did you like most? Okay, and then they said, I like the Lumi Spa. Would you like to own one? Okay, never ask after a demo, oh, what did you like? Or do you like it? never ask that, okay? So what did you like most? So lead them to a positive question, okay? So if they ask for the price, it is a good sign, because that means that, they might be interested in this. So observe them carefully after knowing the price. So he said, okay, how much is the Lumi Spa? It's actually 180, 183. And then, just observe, because you will know based on their reaction that, if it's okay for them, right? So once you notice that there are no price objections, like, okay, that's fine, then use the assume clause. So I call this the assume clause. So say, okay, 183, okay. All right, so if you want one, I can help you how to order it one now if you want. And then you can just pay either cash or online bank transfer. Then the product will be with you in 3 to 5 working days. Okay, that's all. Just making that process simple. Like, you don't have to like wait for them. If so, you initiate that close. Okay. Or if you like to have one now, we can include it in our orders tonight or tomorrow with other orders, and you can have your product in 3 to 5 working days. Okay, so that's how you close, after a demo. So you need to ask for the sale, because if you don't ask, then you won't get an answer, right? So don't just do a demo there. Okay, if they like it, wow, my half face, wow, it's so clean, I really like it. Ask them, oh, do you like it? Yeah. Would you like to have one? Would you like to own one? Would you like to be one of the first owners of this device? We just launched this one like 2-3 weeks ago, right? So close the sale, right? So do that. Okay, dealing with objections. So actually, I don't think we have time. Yeah, I think we still do have enough time, right? So dealing with objections when closing, very important. Maybe some of you have heard about this. Is this network marketing? Yeah. So always clarify first. Answer a question with a question. Yeah. So if they ask, is this network marketing? Answer a question with, for you, is network marketing good or bad? Okay. So if it's good for them, then good. Right? But if they tell you, oh, is this a pyramid? Is this illegal? Or, something like that. Then ask more questions like, do you have a bad experience with network marketing? Or do you know someone who had a bad experience? So let them tell you and share with you more about it. So if they have a bad experience, so let's say, oh, it didn't work for me. So you can ask, like, did they really give their 100%? Okay, because this is a real business, right? So most of the time when someone did network marketing before, they didn't really do the business. They were just like, they didn't really do it seriously. That's why they didn't make money, okay, or they didn't succeed. And another question you ask is, did they have a good support system or a mentor? Did someone coach you? Did someone really teach you the right skills, the right mindset, how to do the business, properly? And most of the time, they don't have a mentor, they don't have a support system. They were just, being sold by with a product, and then they were just they just took the money, and then that's it, right? Or were they trained properly, right? Did they have a proper training? And do you think it is fair to generalize all network marketing companies? So because different companies, every company is different. Every compensation plan is different. In terms of Nu Skin, we're like the gold standard of network marketing. We're like the top 10 companies all over the world in network marketing. Okay, so sometimes you cannot really compare Nu Skin with other companies out there, right? So ask these questions and really find out what their objections are, if they're not into network marketing. You can use this, the best to use with any objections actually. So use this, what we call feel, felt, found method. So for example, okay, so I totally feel what you're saying, as I felt the same way before, but this is what I found out. So example is, for example, your prospect said, oh, I don't have time to do this business. Okay, they're interested. They want to make money. They want to, have their own business. They want to have freedom, but they will say, I actually I have no time to do this business. If that is really a real objection, you can answer like this. I understand how you feel. Okay, I understand how you feel, John, as I felt the same way too, before when I started New Skin, or before I started New Skin. As you know, I also work full time. But when my sponsor explained to me, this is what I found out. Okay, what I found out, that I can actually do this business part time, 5 to 8 hours a week. So you can still do this without affecting your job. Okay, you know what I mean? So you can use this in different objections. So for example, oh, this machine, that product is really expensive. I understand how you feel, John. As I felt the same way before too. Before I started New Skin, I thought the products are expensive. But I actually found out that if you, really go out there and go to facial, derma clinic, you will actually. I found out that you're gonna actually spend more, and it's not, very convenient because you have to go there all the time. And like having your own spa at home, you can use it anywhere, and so it's actually going to save you money, right? And you still give you the same result or even better. Another objection um, is this a pyramid? Is this I understand how you feel, as I felt the same way before. I thought, before I started this business, I thought it's a pyramid, thought it's illegal. But you know what I found out? After attending all these events, meeting all these people, I found out that it's not real. I mean, it's not a scam. It's not a pyramid. It's a real business. Okay, you have to work hard for it. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but it's an amazing business because you have full control of what you can really do in with what you want in life, right? And you have all the support system that you need. So use, feel, felt, found. Yeah, so I practice that one, and I hope you really get it because it's really very useful, especially when you uh, answer objections. The two option clause, if you give your prospects two options only, they're much likely to pick one. So this is a very very effective thing that you can do in your business, even when you're inviting and scheduling uh, for a meeting or a demo. So examples of an two option clause. So do you want to build a business and make money or just use the products? Okay, so you can ask this question, right? So you're giving them two options. You want to build a business, you want to make money, or you just want to use the product? Okay. Do you want to market skincare category or more on health and nutrition? Okay. Do you want to start today or tomorrow? Right. So they're more likely to choose one, right? Do you want to start fast or slow? Okay. Are you okay to meet tomorrow or Thursday better? When scheduling, like, when you're asking your friend, are you free? Okay, we can we do demo on you? We can let you try the products for free. You can try our new machine, our new device for free. Are you free tomorrow or Friday better? Yeah, and they say, okay, tomorrow is fine. In the morning, or do you prefer to meet in the afternoon? Afternoon, yeah, 2 p.m. good, or you think 5 p.m. is better to meet? So, okay, do you get it? Yeah. So it's really very, very, very useful when you apply this in your business, not just in closing, but also when scheduling, closing that that schedule or appointment with someone. Okay. So two option close. So, oops. Okay, so if they say yes, network marketing, it's the business that recruits people. Okay. Also, this is another objection. Okay, so if they say yes, network marketing, it's the business that just recruits a couple of people and I will earn a lot of money. So answer by educating them that there is normally a misunderstanding about this. Okay, because some people were like invited, prospected in a wrong way, amateur way. They thought that they don't need a lot of effort to make a lot of money in our business. So this is a real business and it requires a lot of effort and hard work. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It will take on average 3 to 5 years to earn a substantial quality income. But unlike a traditional business, this doesn't require a big capital. Okay, as you all know, if you want to start a traditional business in the UK, you will need at least £50,000. You know that? If you want to start a small convenience store, that's £50,000. Okay, so in our business, only requirement is time and effort. Yes, you need to spend money to buy products, but it's mostly just for yourself, right? For your own use. Okay, so and yes, you need to talk to a lot of people before you find quality leaders. So it's not like you talk to five friends and all your 5 friends will be excited and join you. No, okay, it's not like that. All right, so you have to sift and sort in the business. So it takes work, hard work, but it's just you do hard work anyway at work. But how much do they pay you? You know, once you stop earning, working, you stop earning. Once you, it's a temporary income. Unlike in the business, when you build that residual income, then you will you will benefit because for life because this business, okay, you have to understand that this is a long-term business. Not only you that can actually benefit this one, not only that you're gonna change your life, but even for your kids and grandkids, because you can pass the business to them. Okay, and it's just one of the best way out there to create freedom, high quality life, quality income, and of course quality time. So not there's not no other vehicle out there, even other businesses that can do this. Okay, so that's all for tonight, guys. Where the time is up. So I hope you learned something about tonight, and I hope you're gonna apply that in your business. Okay, personality types and how to